Right. Anyway, as I was saying, we're trying to do this really quick. We're fighting against the rain here. I hate England.
I have faith.
We have faith. Well, you got a hoodie on, so you're
Yeah,
all right. It starts
but
pissing down.
It's not for rain purposes.
for show.
Yeah.
Is there any buy hoodies that don't really fit?
Nah, I have to put it here. If I put it forward, it's going to look stupid.
No, flex it.
No.
It works.
I've got sunglasses on my head as well. This rain is...
The whole it has to work, innit? Like, the whole thing has to work. But generally, so, just jumped in. I don't know what number episode this is. Wes will probably tell you. But we are no place like home. Anywhere's my home now. I've just decided. If I've got a microphone and I've got this guy with me.
Home.
It's
Home's
home.
where the heart is.
But, Melodi, how have you been?
I'm good, you know.
Yeah?
I'm good. I'm a little bit tired today.
A little bit?
I'm not really sure why.
It's been a rough summer.
I've had a really good summer.
I'm not busy, though.
Busy, but good. Busy with things that I like doing.
Yeah. Well, you've been mad creative. You've been living. You've been at the street gym. Big up to the Brixton Street people. Everybody, big them up, pal. You've been creating music. You've been doing a lot. So I knew I was like, okay, I'm gonna get her on the pod, but at some point we'll get her on. But what's going on with music? Well, I know the EP is coming, or is it out?
Mixtape is out. So it came out on the 14th, I think. So it's just been over a week or 2 weeks.
I think.
Oh no, it's 2 weeks tomorrow. I think. I think
so. Don't know.
We don't have a calendar.
It's out anyway, isn't it?
It's out.
What's it called?
It's called Lay Me Down. I wrote it through lockdown. I started it. Well, actually, no. I started it like 2 months into lockdown. My manager called me. He was like, "I think you should do a mixtape." And I was like, "I mean, I've been writing this whole time." So I started to put little things together. Got my concept. Did it.
Jumped in.
Yeah. Got all the footage and the.
I know what, you are the first person that I've seen people do like videos for every single track on the mixtape, but you did like covers.
Yeah.
And every cover feels like a single in itself. I was like, damn, you spent time on this.
This is the thing, So I went to Spain and I was like, okay, my manager did say that I would like to have different images, but I got to like 4 days before this mixtape was coming out. I was like, I have like 3 images.
Yeah.
Like I need to go to town. I need to get all these shoots done. I did like 3 shoots in one day. I was like, did the motorbike one for Warning.
Yeah, but
and then I went Airbnb and did like the one where I'm lying down. Like it was just a mad
the coloured one. Yeah.
So it was I just had to get it done. So I was like, okay.
I just felt like you had all them photos and just went, you know what? I'm not picking. I don't care. New rules. No rules. Don't care. If for me it worked. You know what? I think you put up a post actually. You were like, which one? And I was kind of like, that's hard, you know?
Yeah.
Because they weren't like, this one was all right and that was out of shot. No, it was...
They were both...
Proper.
Good, yeah.
Like shot
I actually do
ones.
all my own artwork as well.
Oh, shut up.
I create all of those, yeah.
That's it.
Donya helps, obviously, Core Beauty. She does the...
Donya. Yeah, Donya. I know Donya's always somewhere lurking around when you're out there.
She's not here, though.
She's doing the thing. Donya, you're here in spirit. I know you're always there. And she'll probably WhatsApp me now of a dancing thing, just doing her thing. I'm going to send her a bottle today so she can do what she's doing. But no, I generally loved, like, the visual aspect of it. And even, like you're saying, you're recording it during lockdown.
Yeah.
I'd have to ask, your process for making music is something that I've never seen done. Because you've got producers that are, like, abroad and kind
They're
of
in
LA. So how are you doing that? What's that process?
So it's actually mad. Like I feel like they're like one of the first people to do this because basically the guy is he worked in film. Mm-hmm. So he basically, I don't know if I'm even allowed to tell you how it works actually.
It's a secret.
I feel like it's a secret. But basically
he
used a lot of different software to create something where we can in time record. So like I'll put my headphones on, I can hear him, I can record, he can record me. He's actually about to launch his business which is going to be
around that
process. You can do that like without having to use all the things that he used basically.
Oh, okay.
So we actually started working on a couple of singles before I got to the mixtape. So at the beginning of lockdown, me and him started doing these sessions. So it's Dom, his Instagram's like Dom Wav, and then Ryan on the track.
Okay.
Who's his like other producer guy. So like those two are FaceTiming each other, and then I can just hear both of them in my headphones. It
works. You know what? I think a lot of people during lockdown didn't realize how much they can get done in their house.
Literally.
Like it can.
I didn't realize.
You can do it. Anything is possible out here. But I love that process because to me it just shows you're an actual real artist. Like where there's a will, there's a way.
Got shit to do.
You know, it's part of your psyche. Like obviously, I feel like making music for you is a big day to day.
Yeah. 100%.
When did you first start writing music?
I actually started writing quite late. Like I always sang. Like I was always singing. Like I feel like I remember when my mum used to be driving places, I used to like spot things and like just sing about it. Like while we were driving, my brother would be like, "Shut up, it's so annoying." My mum would be like, "No, let her sing.
Let her be free. Let her do her thing."
Literally.
Yeah.
So I was always kind of doing it, but it probably wasn't until like late teens, early 20s that I actually started trying to do it, and that was like not very good, obviously, when you start.
But you got to start somewhere.
You got to start somewhere. But yeah, so I feel like this mixtape has actually been one of the first things where I feel like my writing is on point. But that just comes from doing it. Do you know what I mean? Doing it and trial and error and playing with things and seeing how it comes out. So
just practicing and practicing and practicing.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I love the process because I saw you doing it during lockdown. And I was kind of like, how is she still making music? Like, I say a lot of people trying, but not doing great jobs at it. Like, not like, collaborating well. Yeah. We saw a lot of people doing independent stuff, which is, you obviously need a mic and a setup, you're good. But as a collaboration, it's definitely something that I've shown to other artists and be like, look, there's a way.
Yeah.
Like, go and figure it out.
Yeah.
So definitely. But like I'm gonna pull it all the way back now. From like a creative like aspect, what kind of made you say like I want to be an artist? Like what were kind of your early influences?
Well, my dad was a singer, songwriter, poet.
Okay.
That's why I'm called Melodi.
There you go. That kind of makes sense. Yeah, your dad. Yeah, that makes. I don't know why I even asked that question. Like, yeah, it makes sense.
But because I was always singing already, like I said, like I was singing from, I think I sang before I talked. Do you know what I mean? So because of that, it was never like a real conscious decision. I was already singing. Like through my 15 when I was like doing my GCSEs kind of era, I was like, oh, maybe I should be like a social worker or something. But and my mum's like, what about singing?
like let's go back to
she's
that.
Like, nah, be creative.
I've got you here. Like, don't pick the boring option.
Yeah. So like there was a little, maybe like a year where I kind of like wasn't doing so much of it, but then it's natural. Do you know what I mean? I don't really feel like it was like a conscious decision where I went, okay, this is what I'm going to do. It's just like, okay, I want to write, so I'm going to write. I'm going to put the song out. I'm going to put the song. Do you know what I mean? So it's just just kind of flowed.
Sense. Yeah, I think that's how it is though. As a creative, you kind of are a creative through and through. It's not a choice. Yeah. It's kind of, people always say. I always say, music is a poor man's hustle. Yeah. So to choose it, it's not really an option.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of something that you do, isn't it?
It's like something you don't have any other choice really. If it's like that deep in you, I feel like this is what I got to do. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing else that I want to do or I can do.
Through and through. I see it though. I see it just through the way you are. Even like you and the sister being silly. Like it's just in you guys to just kind of. I see so many people like, especially on TikTok, really trying to put it together and choreograph it. And I know you guys. I can go play. Yeah.
just put us in a corner together, and we're just gonna like
just do your
stupid
thing.
Stuff is gonna come out.
It will happen. Like, and I can bank on it as well. I'm like, yeah, they're gonna do their thing. I don't need to be there. Like realistically. So that you know what. During lockdown, I saw this meme going around, and you must have seen it. And it was President Clinton sitting with like album covers. Do you ever see it? And it was like 5 album covers. You could pick your own and make your own. You didn't do it, so this is the perfect time to do it. What are your 5, I would say, go-to albums? If someone said you could only have 5 albums to play for the rest of your life, what are they, and why?
Okay, I'm gonna go. Who is Jill Scott?
Yeah, that's a big one.
I just like every track. I just love.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna go Shock Value by Timbaland because it's just vibes.
As a production, yeah, that's a whole vibe. I can't even lie.
It's such a vibe.
Yeah.
Confessions, Usher.
That's like every woman's go-to. I thought that, don't lie. Every woman, when that album came out, they were like, I've been there.
Honestly, I still bang it out now.
Yeah.
Like me and my friends do this thing called bandwagon, where like one of my friends drives, so she like sits in, we get girls in the back and we literally just drive around. Like that happened like in lockdown because we were like, we want to go out but there's nowhere to go out, so we we're just gonna like make a little bandwagon.
It made sense. I don't get it twisted, man them did that, you know. I think the go-to man them cruiser tunes where if your boy broke up with his girl, it was like put on Usher Burn. Yeah. A man's in the car, let it burn, just throwing the arms in the car.
Everyone loves it.
And then you had the we're going out, and it was what was it? I Need a Girl. Yeah. Usher. Yeah. You know. That's the anthem. All right, so that's 2.
3.
3. Oh yeah, 3. Sorry.
Frank, Amy Winehouse.
Oh, classic.
What would my next one be?
Got one more. Go on. It's hard now, isn't it?
I'm gonna go something recent.
Go on.
I'm gonna do the new Pop Smoke album.
Oh, you know what? I had to marinate on the Pop Smoke album because I didn't want to get pulled in by the whole noise.
Yeah.
I do like the remixes he did, or
Yeah.
I say remixes, refixes he did.
Yeah.
But he's definitely. I don't know if I could put it in my top 5, but it's right at the moment. I'm
vibing with it.
I'm messing with it.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
I like it.
I'll go with it. I think my
there's more I want to add.
well, your bonus one. So, see this. You asked for 5 and you 6 now, isn't it? Go on then. You had it in your back pocket. What's the one you could have?
No, this. Okay.
Go on.
There's 2.
Go on.
Okay, I want Never Too Much.
Really?
Yeah.
Whole album?
Yeah.
All right. She sold. Never Too Much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I used to chef, I used to fit that on in the kitchen and just be like,
just go. Just 2-step.
Yeah.
That's me and Michael. Put on Michael and I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm missing. Tutu, Rum and Michael. Bruv, don't talk to me no more. I'm in a vibe. Leave me alone. All right, no, that's a go-to because I did see that meme and I was kind of like, I got entered in loads of fitness challenges.
Yes,
It's
me
like,
too.
Leave me
Luckily,
alone
I have
now.
a fitness account as well, so like my
Oh, yeah,
other
I
one
saw
didn't
that.
get flooded.
But how is that though? What's your like fitness regimen? Are you like training every day or are you just kind of for fun?
I mean, it's for fun.
Mm.
I'm not like
Beasting them weights.
yeah,
Mad
but I love
lifting.
it. I do love it. Like I like flipping the tires. Like, but I created my fitness account because I started PTing.
Okay.
So that's why I created that one because I was posting it on my music one. And I was a bit like, this isn't right.
This doesn't fit the brand. But yeah, you just flip that in there like PT and like where does that? I'm assuming fitness became part of your lifestyle to even go the PT route.
Yeah, basically. And then yeah. So I just I go street gym a lot. I sometimes train now that we've done lockdown. I know that I can train at home, so I do that sometimes.
Yeah. I did a lot of training at home.
Yeah.
I got conned into the Sean T 60-day challenge.
Did you?
I was like, yeah, it's easy.
Nah.
I died.
I'm bad at challenges. I'll do like 3 days and I'm like, do you know what? I'm out.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Props to me. I did it.
Well
Whole
done.
60 days in that. I was like,
Yeah.
Talking about the rote remote thing, my cousin said, yeah, I'll do it with you, but I don't trust him. I was like, nah, you're going to skip days. So what I made him do, big up Twizzy, I made him go on WhatsApp video call every morning. Yeah, and I could see him there like, right, what you doing? Knees up. Man's doing like half knees. Kind of knees in, kind of knees in. No, knees up. I had to see him. Props to him. He got through it. But it was, I think fitness is, especially for artists, I think it's a mental thing, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Like if you're up every day, routine.
Yeah.
What's up? What's your morning routine as a creative look like?
What did I do? I mean, today was a bit of a write-off.
I love that realness. You know when man them put up their routines? I've seen so many. The Rock. I wake up at 5 a.m. What, every day?
Yeah.
Really? You didn't wake up and just go off. Fuck it.
I used to have much more of a routine before lockdown.
Yeah.
Now it's a bit more free.
It's kind of when it happens, isn't
Yeah.
it?
I don't like alarms anymore.
Are you a coffee or a lemon water person?
Coffee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you breakfast or a no breakfast person?
Train then breakfast.
Oh, I see. I can't do the breakfast beforehand. I feel like a slob.
Yeah, exactly. You can't move properly.
Yeah, you just feel like it's bouncing around in there doing nonsense. You're kind of like, why did I even put this inside? Like, this is stupid. What kind of training are you doing? So it's more circuit training, right?
Yeah, like I do weight training and then I go to the circuit class on like a Wednesday because they have like 3 circuit classes, but I only do one because I work one of them.
Okay, then. So is that like, so that's every day they're open or is that just...
Yeah, they're open every day. But at the moment, they're only open from 6. So like, I like to train in the morning. So I'll just like...
Yeah, I'm a morning. But I was just going to ask that. Are you a morning or an evening person? I like to just get it out of the way.
Yeah.
It's done now.
Me too.
To start
Otherwise,
my day.
it's just lurking.
And
then it'll get to like 6 and you're like...
Nah, I'm not going.
No, I'm not doing it.
I just don't want to go anymore. I used to do the evening ones and then my uncle would call me at like 5 o'clock like, where are you, bruv?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what happened was the
Basically.
train didn't happen. So I kind of just went, nah, I don't want to do this no more. But so obviously I do a lot of boxing, the whole family fight.
Okay,
so
nice.
that's been like our go-to. But obviously lockdown,
Yeah.
it's not really happening.
No.
But my 60 days is what got me through. I
Yeah.
did it for the whole 3 months and it's kind of been my go-to. But
Yeah.
creatively wise, everyone knows like I'm always looking for people that I genuinely think are genuine souls.
Yeah.
So like yourself and Donya, I was like, that's my sisters right there.
Yeah.
It's my soul sisters.
Yeah.
No, you see it. And I was like, I think the first time I said it to Donya, she was like, keep saying sister. I was like, no, you're not my sisters now.
It's
You're now
happened.
part of this. I've decided this is happening. And I think
love
like
that.
just from a creative space, you lot just remind me a lot of the way I am energy wise, and then I can generally see great futures for you guys. I just think it's cool, man. It's a nice little vibe. When I see you protesting out there, doing the thing, you lot are out here. I'm like, I knew they'd be out there. I'm waiting for them to call my phone. Like, why are you not protesting, Jay? And I'm like, gonna hold me accountable for this now. But like, no, creative wise, it's Jeff definitely seen online, and I don't think you guys have really seen your power yet.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna jump on that one.
Yeah.
Do you think female artists really realize how much they're killing it right now?
But what makes you say that they're killing it?
Because they're way more creative. Look at the grand scale of male to female.
Yeah.
I think they're far more creative.
Yeah.
I think they're doing a lot more, and I think they're pushing the boundaries a lot more.
Yeah, but I also think that's because we have to.
Like
in the UK, like singer-songwriters in the UK, it's quite tricky to get in. It's very rap orientated. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, but I feel like females, especially in like R&B world, I feel like they've sussed it. Like male R&B artists in the UK are suffering. Like they're trying to come through, but women have clocked onto this for a minute now. I think you guys have really cracked it. Yeah, and I think if you're serious about your craft, you're good at it. You know, there's a bunch of artists from like Etta Bond and what's the other one I love? I can't remember her name now. It's gone out of my head.
Etta Bond is sick.
Etta Bond, like, big up. She knows. I've known her since like 16. Yeah. So I've always been like, but even from then, I felt like, even going back to like your Beverly Knight and stuff like that, I think females within R&B in the UK have cracked it. Yeah. That's why I said I definitely think you guys are onto something. So it's just there. I think guys are good. I said, more in a rap space. Guys are, D-Block Europe but even like I don't put Western in the R&B bracket because I don't feel like it's something else, isn't it? Yeah. So from an R&B standpoint, UK wise, I think women are. You guys have got it. Yeah. I'm giving that props, ladies. You figured it out. Damn, I've been getting killed with that damn WAP friggin' tune. Jesus, that tune has been. I feel bad even looking at the video. When it come on, I'm like, I don't like it. Not really feeling that. It's a bit too much, and I'm watching it like on my phone, like. Scene. Just with your headphones. too vibing. But even from that aspect, like how creative that video is. Yeah. There's no males out here doing any of that stuff. We haven't thought about that. Yeah. So. Yeah, we're having fun with it. Yeah, it works. I think it works. But like, what have you got planned creatively? Because I always know. I don't think you even plan, do you? I mean, to an extent. No, plan isn't I woke up this morning and called on you. Hey, sis, what we doing? Right, I've seen this car. Like, that's not planning. Like, like a lot of the thing is, like, a lot of things that we put out there, it just does kind of happen. Yeah. Without planning. It feels like that. Yeah. But, I don't know, we're just vibes in. I think the best thing I've seen from you guys talking about you lot just not thinking about it is Stormzy when he did his that is the best video. If you guys haven't seen it, go onto her Insta. Is it Melodi / Nah, I am Melodi. I am Melodi. _ I am _ Melodi. I am _ Melodi. Instagram. Go onto it. There's a little video. It's a little cute little video. It's like a black box, right? You both got glasses with their cups of tea. It is the best. Like Stormzy should have used that for the video. I don't even care. When I watched it, I was gassed. I was like, hey, this looks so fun. And I could tell you guys are like lounging around watching Netflix. You've heard the record and gone, oh my God. Yeah. He said, bend over. he said, I was like, I think I played it like 20 times. I was like showing the wife, like, have you seen this? This is a joke. But like, that's why I think like planning wise, the reason why I asked that is because obviously you got the mixtape out now. Mm-hmm. You can't really perform, but I know you just did the performance yesterday. I did my little, how was that set up? Who's that with? That's with Coolbox Studios. So I know the guy that runs Coolbox Studios. Mm-hmm. So we just like set up a little venue like in one of their rooms because he has like loads of rooms in his studio block. Okay. So yeah, one of them was just turned into a little like lounge. It looked nice. Yeah. Little intimate. Yeah. Little intimate setting. Yeah, there's like 10. What are you doing with that content? Are you gonna drop it out as like? Yeah, I put out some of it. And then I might put out some more.
But I feel like I move on quite quickly. I'm like, okay, that's done. What's next?
On to the next thing.
Yeah.
I'm happy. Have it. Now, you got to get it out there, man. I know,
Yeah.
like, obviously, this is the mixtape, so it's available on YouTube.
Yeah, and Audio Mac.
And Audio Mac. So I know, like, as a creative space, I'm expecting to see random little features. Maybach, I've had this conversation. It's happening. That tune's happening. But are you doing anything? Are you planning anything else, like, more creatively? Are you diving into anything particular, like any kind of art you're looking at, or?
What do you mean for the mixtape?
No, just in general.
In general, I mean, I'm kind of looking at what I'm going to release next after like this mixtape has done its little bit. I already have some things that I done at the beginning of lockdown with the same guys.
Yeah.
So I might release one of those in a bit. But other than that, like I want to do a video. I want to release some of the songs off of the mixtape onto like as singles, put them out on Spotify. But yeah, just see what happens.
Just kind of go.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, tracking back to you said to me you recorded not all of this mixtape, but some of it in lockdown, and there's some raunchy stuff on that lockdown. So I was like, where was your brain at? Because I was like, damn.
I went lockdown.
Hey, lockdown was nice for some people. You know, some guys were out here. I had so many guys calling me going, this relationship's getting tough, mate. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, you've had the same girlfriend for 2-3 years. Like, what you been doing, bro? And they're like, I think it's that coming togetherness. Some people are so used to having relationships where you're at work, I'm at work. I see you at Nobu later. Yeah. Like that kind of concept. But now you're forced to be with somebody.
Yeah.
I generally, I think.
Do you get on?
That's it. Can you actually stand that other person?
Literally.
Like, can you mess with them? Like, I think a lot of people didn't really cotton on to that. Like I have to speak to you now.
Yeah.
Like me and you.
Entertain me.
Hold on. Go. Oh gosh. Do me a favor, cameraman. Take over that. And ask that. It's my next one. We're busy. No, just leave it. Hold on to it. We do this raw. We don't cut stuff. We don't edit. But like, yeah, I have noticed that even listening to the music is very in depth. Some of it's going there. Some of it's doing stuff. But then some of it's like, for me, is just very honest from a relationship standpoint.
Yeah. So
like, yeah. What do you feel about relationships though? Do you feel like in this day and era, relationships are what they used to be? Or do you feel like
I don't think like... I feel like my belief in it is that you should enjoy it for what it is. And if that means in like 10 years' time, you don't actually get on as much, that's what... like you can still appreciate what you had. Do you know what I mean? You don't necessarily have to be together forever. Do you know what I mean? It's a nice concept, but that's a long time.
Yeah, 10 years is 10 years. So, you know, still goes on. But I'm an old, so I'm like, yo, it is what it is. But I feel like you have to continuously learn each other.
Yeah. And if you're not growing together, then, do you know what I mean?
But be okay with that. Yeah. If you grow and you happen to take a left and she goes that way, then... Yeah.
It's hard, but, you know.
It happens, isn't it? Move, yeah. But I think there's one track I'm trying to, like, allude to right now, and I can't remember the song. When I was remembering, I was like, yeah, this feels very... not very like what's happening now with relationships. I feel like young relationships now are very microwavable. Yeah. Kind of like, if you don't fit this and this, I can go on Tinder. Yeah. Like, and I'm like, for me, I don't like it. I'm always like, no, like, just try more. Yeah. Because what happens is later in life, and you go, kind of wish I did. Yeah. Because you feel like you circle around the same person or people. Yeah. Yeah. And you're just doing laps on each other. Yeah. And I'm like, just sit down. Yeah. Like, shut up. Yeah.
Or it's just about not like I don't know, for me as an artist and as a creative, it's not something that I'm like focused on. If I'm focused on it, I'm not creating. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've been in relationships for like quite a lot of my life. And I just put, like, for me anyway, I put a lot of time and effort into another person. Yeah. Which means that my music and things that I enjoy doing kind of takes a back seat, which is my choice at the end of the day. Like, that is what I decide to do in a relationship. But it's like, at this point, like, I've now been single for like a year and 6 months, I think. Yeah. Something like that. Cool. But that I've written the most music. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've done the most for myself.
You've been the most productive in that time. Yeah.
So, yeah. For me anyway, at this point, it's not something that I'm like, where's my boyfriend? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I'm a true believer in that. I feel like a lot of people either force it. Yeah. Like, I need, and you get all the wrong things, and then you're like, oh, okay, I don't need this anymore. Yeah. But I feel like just let it happen when it happens. Exactly. But listening to the mixtape, it does feel very like freeing. Feels like, this is just me. Yeah. It's meant to be freeing. Like, I wanted to
allow women to speak about things that are like sexual. Do you know what I mean? And it not be such like a, we don't speak about it. Do you know what I mean?
And so, it's a lie. Women out here doing stuff,
we
mate.
speak about it. Just not to you guys.
Exactly. And men are like, yo, just tell me, man. Let me know what's happening. Kind of out here guessing stuff. Because you know, guys do that. They're like test the waters with Mrs. So babes, written this list, yeah. Just tick the ones that are like okay.
Leave it here.
Like you tell me what we can do. But I love that. Like I think in this day and era, 2020, women have that right.
Yeah.
Tell us what's going on.
And that's what I've really enjoyed about releasing this as well, is like what I've seen, how I've seen women react to it, and like the freedom like they've had from listening to it, and like the message I've got. It's just been really like, yeah, this is what I wanted.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I like it. It's cool, man. It's mature. And it's creative because you're not just straight out going on there on some Cardi B thing like, yo, lay it on the table, let's do this. Like it gives that like
slight edge to that. Maybe a
little tad. But no, it's creative because even like the covers for me, like I've seen a lot of guys like comment on the comments and just going through your comments, and I was like, raw. Guys are now going off to their missus like, babes, let's get some.
Lie on this table,
let's
please.
get some flowers for the bath and. Let's see how that works. Because really and truly, most men I'm being real. Most of us men are shit when it comes to like being creative. Like I'm an old school, so I've even talked to a man like Wes, giving him some tips. He knows. Big up all the scent addict people out there. I'm a big like aftershave at bedtime person because it works, right? But I feel like that kind of music and women being really honest about it does help men and guys, and just kind of like, oh, okay, it's okay to just ask.
Yeah.
And see where it's going with it.
Exactly.
But how do you think like how people have reacted to the mixtape so far?
It's been mixed. Like mixed in the sense of like women, like I said, I've got a very like free kind of feel. Like even just some of my friends as well. It's just kind of like, I don't know, allowed them to like be sexy, feel sexy. And then it's kind of a mix with guys. I went into a group of people and I was like, everyone's looking at me different.
They heard that tune. They were like, oh, Steen, is that where we're at with this?
So I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to be my introvert self right now.
No, but you must have that, like, and because I know men, like, especially when they have, like, female friends, I kind of don't want to overstep them up, but then they've heard you talking some smoke. So now they're like, oh.
Now their eyes are like.
Maybe we'll just pour some more of this stuff. This can happen. That can happen. But no, it's honest. I think it's cool. I think I'll make it work. As soon as I heard it, I was like, all right, this is where we're at with this. But it shocked me because I think I'd only met you once prior to that. Yeah. And obviously you was very quiet. Yeah. So I was kind of like, okay.
I think I shocked a lot of people, to be honest. I feel like that was the general response was, oh, okay.
Yeah, and considering that, like, you're like 4 foot nothing, I was like, when I saw it, I was like, raw, okay. Didn't know we was going there, but it worked. But it's for me, if I heard, and obviously I'm a big like visual person, so as soon as you started dropping the covers, I was kind of like, oh yeah, this makes sense. As well. So I think definitely deep dive in for like, I'm looking forward to seeing your video. Yeah. When are you trying to shoot the video? Any videos?
I mean, ASAP.
ASAP. Yeah. We got you. Shout out to the team.
Hey.
Big up to the whole team. Lost Cassettes and that just reached me. Also, but I'm definitely, I want to see that. Are you going to drop them this year or are you going to try and drop them?
I reckon this year.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, definitely. We'll dive into that one. We'll drop some music on this one and we're going to do it. But Melodi, great for having you. We beat the rain.
Me. We did.
Can you look, man, not one drop.
There's one there.
Oh, damn. Don't show them that. Shh. But no, so again, what's your socials?
I am _Melodi.
And that's for everything, right?
Yeah.
YouTube, Instagram.
Yeah, and Melodi's with an I. Melodi.
And now we've got her here now. Wes is going to make her join TikTok. That's going to happen. He's TikTok famous. I told you. Was it 3 million
really?
Views? Some crazy there. Don't act like you... It's some madness on there. Nah, big him up. Wes is like, he's taught me about TikTok. I went to Santorini and I've just been like super over. I sent him a video, you know, the whole disappearing and reappearing. He was like, I bet that took you ages.
See, that's going to be me, and I'll get annoyed. If something takes me a long time, I'm like, and then I'll give it up and throw my